Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been a little bit, missed a couple weeks there, but we are bringing another video for my favorite subscriber, Keely. It's her birthday today. So everybody say happy birthday, Keely. Happy birthday, Keely. Happy birthday. I hope it's a good birthday and I hope that you enjoy what I'm about to do for you. So I painted Keely a fox. She is really into fox. Mom sent me a message on Instagram asking if I could paint something for young Keely, and I was more than happy to. She was up there like, yo, what do we need to do? We need to, like, you know, do a trade or pay or any. I was like, no. And know now that I don't need anything in exchange for hooking up my favorite subscribers. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
So I'm not gonna lie, when Chrissy first hit me up and asked me about doing this painting, I was low-key just excited about it because I have been watching Naruto with my girlfriend. Katie put me on Naruto and we're actually almost done with it. That show's like a 1,000 episodes. But the main character on Naruto has the nine-tailed fox spirit that lives in him, and like soon as she said that she was in foxes, I was like, oh nice, I'm in the foxes too. So I immediately knew that I wanted to do something with the nine tails and, like, you know, have it kind of get inspiration from the show Naruto, and even in like some of the anime episodes, sometimes like when they have like a chibi version of Kurama, who's the nine tails in the show, pop up, and he's cute. So I thought that, you know, I would kind of just spin that idea and kind of, you know, make it into my own, where my fox is his own design, but, you know, definitely heavily influenced from the show Naruto. Super heavily influenced from that show.
Alright guys, so after I got the gold leaf down and the background pretty much filled in, I was actually using some new paints that I got, and I'm still kind of getting used to these new paints. They're a little bit chalky and whatnot, but they make really good paints for like laying down a really thick, solid color and background and whatnot. And around this part, I'm just getting that first layer of the fox's, like, you know, fur, getting that orange down. By the end of this, I do about 1 billion layers, and I think it came out pretty sweet once it gets to the end.
So real quick, I don't want to get too into the origin of the nine tails, but we can talk a little bit about it. It comes from Chinese mythology originally, but there's so much different spins on the nine tails riddled throughout East Asian mythology, and usually it's a trickster, and usually they can mimic a beautiful woman, and that's how they catch their guys. And we'll just leave it at that. Keely, when you're older, look up the rest of the story.
Alright guys, so around this part is when I am getting some, like, you guys remember in some of my older videos where I would go in with the black outline too early? Well, I did it again, but it actually worked out this time. When I was going in with the black outline, I ended up, it was a little bit too dark of an outline, so later on in the painting, I'm going to paint over a lot of those black lines and whatnot. But I just kind of wanted to see where some of those hard lines would be before I went into the next part of the painting. Alright guys, so around this part, I was really thinking that the background looked way too, like, simple. It looked just like, you know, there wasn't too much going on. So that's when I decided to put the banners on either side of the gold circle and whatnot. And then I added some of that wood vinyl that I have, just to add a little bit more, you know, razzle dazzle to the painting and whatnot. And I think that it came out really sweet. I did feel like after I was finished with around this part that it looked a little bit weird, but in my head I knew once the frame was on it and then, like, it was all done with the frame up and stuff, I knew that it would look a lot better. And as we get into that part, putting the frame on and then as I got like the frame on there, the white part, it looked too blank, so I went ahead and added a little more razzle dazzle to that too. It kind of really gives like an oriental type of vibe for some reason to me. Maybe it's because the Ninetales is originally, the story is originated in like Asia and whatnot, but it really had that type of vibe, and that's why I went with the strips of Chinese lettering to kind of put a little more texture in there, have like parts that are protruding out. You guys know I love my mixed media, and get that stuff in there, and I think that the end result came out really dope. Keely, I hope you really love it. Alright guys, and with that, that's gonna be another video done. Keely, I hope you love your painting. Holla at me next year. Maybe I'll do something else for you, because I love making art for you. And I love you, and I love your family, and I love everybody else that came out for another video. We've got so much already done. I know that I'm slacking, but you know, life. Peace, love, and I'll catch y'all next time for some more sweet stuff.